Hello all you fine beautiful people, I'm back here once again with another reaction, and today I'm going to be reacting to Solsbury Hill Mother of Violence in Games Without Frontiers by Peter Gabriel. Now if you're new to the channel, I play a song all the way through, giving my thoughts and opinions on it at the end, but as usual with these multiple songs, I play a song, then give my opinion, play a song, give my opinion, pretty much to the end. I put this poll up, I want to say last week. It was Peter Gabriel, Steve Hackett, Tommy Bolin, Chris Squire, and Brand X, I believe. And Peter Gabriel won with a pretty sizable lead. So I'm excited to hear this. I enjoy a lot of what I heard Peter Gabriel vocally with Genesis. So I'm actually kind of really curious to hear him play this stuff. And I went to his first 3 solo albums, because I figure it's probably somewhat similar to Genesis, so I'm like, hey, I'll check this out, give it a thought, and see how it goes. So without further ado, here it is. Let's start Solsbury Hill by Peter Gabriel.
On Solsbury Hill, I could see the city light. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. He was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. I had to listen, had no choice. I did not believe the information, just had to trust imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, grab your things, I've come to take you home.
So that was Solsbury Hill by Peter Gabriel. I have a feeling I actually might have heard this before. I'm not positive. Part of me is like, I kind of remember a female singing this, but I could be completely wrong. I could be way out left field. But it does sound somewhat familiar. I love how upbeat this is. The drumming, the bass on it, but also that guitar. It's just very upbeat, happy strumming. And then at parts you get like the electric guitar comes in, and it's just like, and it's really good effect. Like to just play it, hold it, play a little more, hold it. It's really good effect on it. Peter Gabriel's voice on this I really like, and it's one thing about him as a singer. I think it doesn't really, he can always tell a good story and he can always have very interesting stuff going on. But I do like this song. It's very much what sounds like, at least to me, it's a pop song with a little bit of rock to it, but it's well crafted, well written, and the more I'm listening to progressive music and music with different flavors and different feels, this one has a very good feel to it, and kind of has that I want to say precursor to, I guess, what would be that 80s synth sound. Like, this still has a real organic feel to it, and I think that's what helps it a lot. Like, I really do enjoy the bass and drums underneath it that work very well. I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised, and kind of can't wait to listen to the next song off this list, which is Mother of Violence by Peter Gabriel.
Walking the street with naked feet, so full of rhythm, but I can't find the beat. Snapping her heels, clicking her toes, everybody knows just where she goes. Ah, fear, she's the mother of violence, making me tense to watch the way she breathed. Yeah, she's the mother of violence. You know, self-defense is all you need. It's getting hard to breathe. It's getting so hard to believe. To believe in anything, you know. Mouth all dry, eyes bloodshot, data starred in microdot. Kicking the cloud with my moccasins and shoes. TV dinner, TV news. Cause fear, she's the mother of violence. Don't make any sense to watch the way she breathes. Fear, she's the mother of violence, making me tense to watch the way she feels. Only way you know she's there is a subtle flavor in the air. Getting hard to breathe, hard to believe in anything at all. But fear
So that was Mother of Violence by Peter Gabriel. Wow, I like how soft this is, like where the other one's very upbeat, very kind of peppy. This one's a lot more laid back, and I really enjoy Peter Gabriel's singing on this. And I do like the sort of play between the piano, Peter Gabriel's vocals, and an acoustic guitar. It sounds very minimal in its approach, but it works so well. And then right in the middle, kind of closer to the end, like you get this sort of strum that's like, okay, is this leading into a guitar solo? But it goes back to the part. So it's like, that's really interesting to hear, especially in the song. I really enjoy this from the lyrical story that really Peter Gabriel is telling throughout this song, where it's like walking the street with her naked feet, so full of rhythm, but I can't find the beat, snapping her heels, clicking her toes, everyone knows just where she goes. Fear, fear, she's the mother of violence, making me tense to watch the way she breathe. Fear, she's the mother of violence. You know self-defense is all you need. It's getting hard to breathe. It's getting so hard to believe anything at all. Like, that's really interesting by Peter Gabriel. I've always found his lyrical content, especially in his Genesis stuff, actually very interesting to really read out. I know I didn't do much of it in the beginning, but the more I've listened to Genesis and kind of what they did with Peter Gabriel, he's a great storyteller lyrically. It's one thing I have found. But man, this song just is great. Like, first one, as I said, peppy. This one's a lot more mellow, kind of melancholy, laid back. But it works. Like, there's almost this overbearing sadness in the song, which is something that I've noticed about stuff that I'm not a very, how would I put this? I'm not a very, how would I say that? I'm not a very down person to begin with. So when I hear this, it's like, that's very interesting to me. But I've always kind of gravitated more towards, I guess, as you would say, somewhat downer music. Like, I don't mind it, but this stuff's really good. So anyway, on to song number 3 from this, Games Without Frontiers by Peter Gabriel.
Lottie plays with Jane, Jane plays with Willie, Willie is happy again. Suki plays with Leo, Sasha plays with Brit, Adolf builds a bonfire, Enrico plays with it. Whistling tunes, we hide in the dunes by the seaside. Whistling tunes, we're kissing baboons in the jungle. It's a knockout. If looks could kill, they probably will. In games without frontiers, war without tears. If looks could kill, they probably will. In games without frontiers, war without tears. Games without frontiers, war without tears. Andre has a red flag, Cheyenne Shings is on, except for Lintai you. Dressing up in costumes, playing silly games, hiding out in treetops, shouting out rude names. Whistling tunes, we hide in the dunes by the seaside. Whistling tunes, we piss on the goons in the jungle. It's a knockout. If looks could kill, they probably will. In games without frontiers, war without tears. If looks could kill, they probably will. In games without frontiers, war without tears. Games without frontiers, war without tears.
So that was Games Without Frontiers by Peter Gabriel. Wow, I have to say, in the three songs I've heard pretty much three different styles. Like, this one sounds very, I want to say kind of new wavy, but the percussion in it is really interesting. Peter Gabriel's singing is once again very interesting. There's a lady singing in the background. Is that Kate Bush? Because it sounds very much like Kate Bush to me, so I'm just curious if that's who it is. But man, I like his way of singing, the lyrical content of the song. Especially this chorus. I have to bring it up. If looks could kill, they probably will. In games without frontiers, war without tears. If looks could kill, they probably will. In the game Frontiers, War Without Tears. It's a very interesting song in that. It's a song about war. And I'm like, okay, Hans, Lot plays with Jane. Jane plays with Will. Will is happy again. Suki plays with Leo. Sasha plays with Britt. Adolf builds a bonfire. Enrico plays with it. Something very interesting there. Especially listening to this. It's a really interesting song musically, especially. The drumming on it, the percussion, is just it's very interesting. It's something that you would... I know it's 1980 it says this is from. This sounds something that you would definitely find in like 83, 85 in that era. And it's like, wow, this is actually pretty interesting. Keeps me always listening to it. And you have like this very upbeat feel to it. Peter Gabriel, just his singing with that lady there. The two of them, the way they mix it in, where he starts the 1, 2, 3, 4, she comes in, he sings for a bit, gets the chorus, then it goes back to the, I guess you'd call it kind of a bridge or refrain in there. It's really nice, like, to listen to it. Man, these are three so unique songs. This actually makes me want to check out more Peter Gabriel, because I feel he is very unique, I guess, especially as a singer. Like, these are three songs that are sung completely different. The sounds on them are completely different, so hey, I can't wait to hear more from him. If there's any songs you want me to react to from Peter Gabriel, just put them down below in the comments section like always. Once again, like, what do you guys think of it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Indifferent about it? Please let me know down below in the comments section. And as usual, like, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, click the little bell down below so you don't miss anything. And if there's anything else you want me to react to, Peter Gabriel or anybody else, just put down below in the comments section. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. It's really appreciated. This is me here signing out. Peace.